News came down, people. The news came down that Streetie, and by the way, I know some of y'all might be new to the stream. You don't follow all this stuff, so sometimes I got to give context, while some of y'all might know. One of the reasons we also do call her Streetie, you know what I mean? At least for the majority of people, this is just a for the streets answer. When she was on a show with Justin LaBoy, and she was asked, yo, would you ever give, you know what I mean, like Quavo a threesome? She said, yeah. If I could bring another nigga into this shit. We're like, that's for the streets behavior right there. No cap, okay? Anyway, it came down the news that Streetie is on pace. And by the way, I'm hoping it gets to 3K, right? Well, actually, the week is done. What the fuck? Never mind. I know I posted somewhere. Where did I post it at? I posted it somewhere. Oh, so this was a day ago. The tracking's over. It's Friday. There's a new tracking week going on. I'll figure out the final. I'm going to go hard to figure out this final because 2K sounds ridiculous, okay? I want to put this in context for y'all, okay? So, Streetie, she dropped a mixtape called The Single Life. Now, I know, y'all have been hypnotized. Here's the funny thing. Y'all probably have never seen this tape, but y'all have seen her twerk. Like, look at some of the views on this shit. Just look. Look, I'm going to hover over her. 3.9 million. Holy shit. What about this one? Holy. 7.4 million. 14,000 comments. Damn. Look at her. Little bikini. Oh, my God. 1.3 million. She's showing more, well, just skin. 1.3 million. Now, I'm going to be very careful. And I know y'all want me to just go in and just eviscerate. But I'm going to tell you why I'm going to be careful. Because you're going to have some unscrupulous individuals that are going to try to twist my words to act like I don't keep the same energy, whether it's with men, women, or anybody else. I'm the person who made it known that Young Bands was fucking flopping, and you had people like, Quando Rondo who sold 3K at a time, right? So I keep the same energy across the board. I don't have a problem with Saweetie. I think she's a very beautiful woman. I might not understand or might not it's not my particular type of thing with some of her ideals to deal with men, but it's up to her prerogative, you know what I mean? If she want to, rich nigga, 6 nigga, 10-inch dick nigga, whatever she want to do, if that's her type, cool, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect me. We're not even in the same dating caliber, or when I mean caliber, like ecosphere. She dates celebrities. I really don't even date people who usually have anything. Yeah, so anything I say about this is strictly music. And I have to preface this, and I hate that I got to do this, because, and also you're going to notice, this is why I'm addressing this at the beginning of the stream before I get to the later part of the stream. Y'all know, the more Casamigos I take, I start shouting, because I'm passionate. Not because I'm mad, because I'm passionate. But it doesn't look good when you're shouting, and it's supposedly a woman. Even though I shouted at dudes too, but it's cool. So we're going to be I got to watch my tone, but still deliver the message. And it's okay, I get paid a lot, and this is why, I put the onus on me to do it. I'll say this, okay? Obviously, I have nothing against her. I'm not targeting her. I'm going off the facts like everybody else. I'm one person who cares about sales. I usually I think the sales will kind of tell you how the market feels about these individuals. And I'm going to be honest with you, and this is going to shock y'all a little bit. I was not surprised by Saweetie's sales. Not at all. Now, I'm going to pull up the tape. You guys have probably never seen the tape because you guys are probably, let's be clear. These artists, they always want to, oh, no, they're just watching me dance and listen to the song. No, most of these people who are liking your picture, all these 1.3, there's niggas whacking off to you. Let's really be honest. A lot of these artists, especially women, this is why, and I'm going to use Glorilla, I'm not trying to juxtapose both artists against each other, but I'm going to use Glorilla as a point later. But Saweetie, and okay, let me put up the Spotify right now. I just want to show you her Spotify. So this is Saweetie on Spotify. Okay. This is the EP she dropped. Now, granted, it's an EP, so I'm not expecting it to do crazy things. Okay, it's an EP. Now, I will say that Glorilla, essentially, who dropped the project, okay, Glorilla dropped an EP as well with a bunch of songs that you've kind of heard already, except she got traction. She got some motion out here, okay? So Glorilla did 30K on an EP. So Glorilla did 30K on an EP, right? Keep in mind, and again, I'm not trying to put women against each other. You know, somebody's going to try to make it look like I'm doing this in bad faith. I just want to show you what, see, Glorilla, Instagram. I just want to show you when you care about the music and you focus on the music, it's different. Glorilla, 2.5 million followers. Oh, okay, I got to. Glorilla, here we go. Glorilla, 2.5 million followers. Saweetie, 13 million. Okay? They got roughly about the same songs on both of their projects. Glorilla, who is with less followers, does 30K first week on an EP. Saweetie, with 10 million extra followers, does 2K. Okay. Let me go back to here. And let me pull back up Saweetie. Now, again, I hate that this whole segment, but you know, they try to make it seem like I'm just so unfair to female artists. I gotta give you the mad disclaimers, bro, because I'm keeping it 100. But the people who don't like me, or some women who want to make a certain narrative about me, they're gonna try to twist it. Oh, he's only getting at women like that. No, it's not the case. I would do it for other male rappers, and by the way, we're gonna do it for some other male rappers this stream. Anyway, the point is this, and let me start laying down some facts. All that icy girl shit, that's like having the shade room. You remember when Ari was mad at me and she said, "Yo, my name ain't Moneybag Yo Girlfriend. My name is Ari Fletcher." And I was like, "Whoa there, shorty. I don't know you like that. Also, my audience might not know you. They know you for being attached to a rapper that you have a kid with, G Herbo, and another rapper that you're dating. You might be a shade room. Let me tell you this, a shade room A-list celebrity, but in the rap community, people don't know you." Now, I know Saweetie's a rapper, but let me tell you this. Saweetie don't got no fan base, and I'm got to be honest with y'all. There's no fan base of Saweetie. This is where social media starts fucking us all up, because it's hard to see. If I showed you somebody's Instagram page with 393 likes, look, 2 million views on everything. She showed off her nails is 200,000. If 200,000 people could look at her fucking nails, you tell me that 2 million, and keep in mind she got 13 million followers. 13 million can't even check out a song. You want to see the streams? I'll show you the streams on the joint. Oh, I just accidentally played it. I gave it a stream. Her EP has about 1.4 million streams. And this is all the songs combined, at least on Spotify. Obviously, people could buy songs, this and third. And I don't know, maybe I'm just talking to talk right now, so maybe I should just hit key points. I'm not surprised Saweetie don't sell. Saweetie don't got a fan base, not in music. Saweetie, like many other female rappers, they promote and they live off sexuality and beauty, but let's keep it real, they don't have fans for music. A lot of them chicks on the Shade Room, right? They love relationship drama. Remember when they were calling Saweetie and Quavo a fucking power couple? Which power couple could exist when the female component of it essentially can't sell 2,000 units? But this is where the Shade Room comes in with this bullshit. Now, granted, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Saweetie probably got way more money than Glorilla, because nowadays, and this is why I said Ice Spice will be fine. Ice Spice is going to be fine, right? Because these days, you could make more money off your looks than your raps, unless you're like Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, or one of those. Saweetie, just based on her engagement on her Instagram, is probably making 100 times more from her social presence than her music career. Okay? Now, I know you're probably going to say a couple of things. Well, what you mean she don't got no fan base? Nigga, what are you talking about? I will break it down. I try to do it while I was playing the songs. Now, let me tell you what Saweetie's career has been. And I'm not trying to down her. And for all you people going to be like, yo, well, you're picking on women. No, I do say anybody. Okay? It just happens to be like a woman is a culprit today. I'm sorry. If you look at Saweetie, I'm not, because some of these artists, I'm not trying to throw strays at them. But there's Saweetie and 2 to 3 more artists that are females. It's like 4 of them. It's a 4-pack. Okay? They don't have an original bone in their body. Their best song is sampling some other shit that either your older brother liked, your uncle liked, or maybe your daddy or mommy. My type, that's freak-a-leak, nigga. Stop it. Let's keep it a bean. They don't have no fan base. Also, another thing. This is why Nicki shits on all of them. They not writing their music. They got writers writing the music to old school samples that people gonna like anyway. It's a create a hit. It's like the same way these girls go to Miami to go get the build a body. The pretty girls get in the industry. That's why I said Ice Spice is gonna last. Whether she drops another hit or not. She's cute. She's not arguing with people. She's not coming off as ratchet. She is going to be in that realm where even if the music career don't last, shit, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but shit, if she ever announced her OnlyFans, $5 million in a day, she ain't getting signed for $5 million. Let's just be honest. Saweetie's career is built on samples. The majority of the female rappers' careers are built on sing-over samples. Now, I know what somebody's going to say, so I'm going to answer these things while I'm going. Yo, but male rappers use samples too. You don't get at them. We would get at any male rapper whose whole career is based on taking an old song and just singing it in, well, I mean, obviously for the females, you're singing in a female way, but you're just singing it verbatim. Verbatim. I play Burna Boy. Last Class is a sample. I think it's like a Tony Braxton sample. He's not using Tony Braxton cadence, Tony Braxton's like whole thing to facilitate the song. No. Flipped it. A lot of these female artists, I'm telling you, and this is why when you sign a female artist now, the number one thing, this is why Nicki is in a bind. Nicki don't even know how to beef with these newer girls. You know why? These newer chicks not getting signed off talent. They're getting signed off looks. You got to be a bad bitch. You get a bad bitch and hope, well, I mean, like, it's not just any bad bitch. Get a bad bitch that look up to catch one, you get a whole career out of it. That's it. Let's keep it real. If you look at Saweetie's top 10 songs, like, I'm not trying to disrespect her, but you might think it's disrespect because the truth, when it's not favorable, oftentimes is seen as disrespect. But there's ain't one original bone in her body or her writer's body. This is sample on sample. Let's try to do this that's working. And I'm going to tell you, this is why when everybody sits and is in awe of Youngboy, like, how you have so many fans like this that love anything you know? You know what? I talk to a lot of artists. You know what the hating artists say about Youngboy? Yo, he's so popular, but nobody could name no songs. Yeah, but his fans support every song. You got to go remake a song and get 2 hot features to have a song that works. His fans support everything he do. Here's the problem. The majority of these people don't got no fan base. So here's the thing now. When you see Saweetie posted on the Shade Room, whether it's with Quavo, whether it's going through the drama, whether anything at all, it looks like she has a fan base. 20,000 people on Shade Room comment. They look like they love her. You look at her social media, you see millions of people liking her posts, interacting with her. She's very attractive. But let's keep it real. Saweetie is like most of these other artists, female artists. I got to be specific. I'm not picking on females, but it's true. Mostly about female artists. They're cosplaying as rappers. They're nothing but IG models that's literally getting propelled because there's a label and a writing team slaving away. Y'all talking about the OVO sweatshop? Y'all talking about the OVO sweatshop? Do we gotta get... Nigga. Maybe I should spin off into this. Maybe I spin off into this and come back. Did y'all see this? 130 Latto songs got leaked. Here's the funny thing. This was the funniest part about it, chat. Okay, not celebrating her songs getting leaked, but all of a sudden, other artists had to do some explaining. You know why? It was all demos and references. A lot of people were confused. What's going on? Like, yo, wait, who's writing for who? No. All of your favorite female rappers are working with the same writing team. It's five niggas and 3 girls writing every song for every female rapper. Except like Nicki and, Meg. Nicki, Meg. Yeah, I'm just saying Nicki, Meg. And obviously I ain't talking about the lyrical girls. Like, there's some lyrical girls who really pen, but the rest of them, let's keep it a bean. Yo, the label booked y'all because y'all bad, y'all look good. Women want to be y'all. The label probably told y'all, yo, go get in a relationship that we can sell this shit. And then the label go tell the writing team, yo, write a song and we gonna shop it to Coil Ray. We gonna shop it to her. No, not her, the musician. Not her, but like, we gonna shop it to this chick. I'm just trying to not call too much names because like I know this is gonna go viral and I want people to be like, what? But come on now. I've been saying this though. Y'all don't want to see the writing credits on these 130 leaked songs. People started saying, wait, why is she? People thought that Latto wrote for other girls. That ain't what happened. Latto was just singing over some of the hooks or doing some of the verses, kind of. Well, let me say hooks, because I don't know. Maybe she do her verses. She was just doing so all that Quentin Miller shit niggas got mad at Drake for? There's a writer giving all the female rappers the hooks. There's writing camps. There's sweatshops. Now, granted, obviously they're not Drake levels, so we like, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares? Who cares if Coil Ray wrote Blick Blick? Is that a song she got? I don't even know this. Blick Blick. Yeah, who gives a fuck? It's not no lyrical masterpiece. Like, nobody says, oh my God, who thought of Blick Blick? Nobody gives a fuck. So we really don't care. But let's just keep it a bean. What rap is, and this is why Nicki keeps shitting on all these women, is because Nicki's looking at y'all like none of y'all right. Y'all all untalented. But this is why Nicki keep losing though, because the only thing that these chicks really got signed for that they got over Nicki, I won't say beauty because Nicki is beautiful, but they got youth. These chicks is 22, 23, 24, 25. Nicki 41. But essentially, I'm telling you what it is now, man. If you were surprised that Saweetie, a.k.a. Streetie, I see y'all coming up with all type of stuff. Oh, no. That must be the ghost of Takeoff haunting her for fucking over my dog Quavo. No. I don't even bring Takeoff in this, man. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Saweetie don't got no fucking fan base. I swear. I could clip this if y'all want. Saweetie would sell more lipsticks, face products, and if she started a wig line, oh my God, 100,000. 100,000 first week. If she start, you know how these, like, I'm not going to use the B word. That's my natural inclination, not to disrespect, but that's my natural, but I won't. I'm going to be careful. If Saweetie sold, you know how them chicks, them ratchet chicks with the bushy lashes that look like if they blink 3 times, they might start levitating, they might fly away. If she sold some lashes, million, she might look like Taylor Swift. These chicks can't sell a fucking lick of music. They got the look as the rapper. She got all the chains. She got the watch. She got the bracelet. But she don't got the music rap fan base. Take it how you want it. If I'm these chicks, that's why I was glad when I see Ruby Rose on OnlyFans. None of these chicks ain't getting paid for music. Yo, let me break down how music go. Let me break down music go. This my type song, Streetie ain't make $1 million off of that. I don't care what you seen on these views. She probably showed 3-time platinum. Bro, that song is 95% a sample. That's Petey Pablo's money, nigga. He's in the back, cooling, counting up the cash, while you just on stage like twerking like, my type. Yeah, none of that. That money ain't go to you. Your label ain't getting that. That's Petey Pablo's money. Facts. All y'all little sampling chicks, y'all gotta get the money up. Ain't no money for that. No way. You singing over another nigga song? That's not your money no more. The music business don't work like that. Y'all just listen. You know the new thing I'm about to do, because we gotta get into a lot of shit. We gonna get to Meek later too. I wanna see the receipts on what y'all made on y'all biggest song. Meek said he ain't made $1 off. Going bad. Shraggy? You think Saweetie made $1 off this? Fuck no. Turn me up, chat. Turn me up. That's why they had every show. But they get money. Saweetie not broke. I'm not going to say she broke. They booking her for $50,000, $75,000. She do a lot of events. So she go with her little girl squad, they all twerking. My time. Yeah, they do all that. That's the only money she getting. They ain't getting paid for them songs. This is why you could also realize they don't have too much incentive to promote the music. You know what Meek said? We gonna get to Meek in a little bit. He said, I said, fuck a deluxe once I realized I wasn't gonna get paid from the music anyway. Why promote the music? Most of these artists, especially like a female artist like Saweetie, not getting paid from the music, bro. And by the way, I know this is a fact. If she refused this, I'm gonna ask a statement. So I think she should just. You're not getting paid for music, and your advance is not what your payment is. And shit, who knows if you even own publishing on this shit? But your little minute publishing share. Come on now, come on now. You got a pretty decent advance. And that advance is basically say, give us all this shit, look pretty, let us make all the money off of you, and then you go on tour and go dance and point out niggas in the crowd and say that's your type. That's it. So you get paid off shows, we get paid off the little that comes in for your music, because they got to split your biggest song or one of your biggest songs with Petey Pablo, okay? And it's probably not in their favor. Anyway, I say all that to say, I'm not mad at Saweetie, but anybody who's outraged that she's selling that little, you need to start contemplating what Saweetie and many of these female artists are. With all due respect, if you think Young Miami was like a super duper lit artist, she wouldn't be following around Diddy like an accessory. Like if Diddy over there, she's like a trailing shadow. Like no disrespect to Young Miami. I'm being honest though. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Oh, I can't be honest. All right, I'm gonna chill. They're not getting paid off shit. Not getting paid for doing nothing. Diddy had a turkey drive. She right there. Oh, here. You want some mac and cheese? Come on. If Young Miami was that goddamn lit, you think Young Miami is on a roster of 20 chicks. Diddy got a roster of 20. Diddy's a real dude. No, I'm glad you said that. I could address it. I don't. Young Miami's not broke by any stretch of imagination. What I'm trying to tell y'all. By the way, she even said it. She said, fuck music. She's trying to be the new Oprah. Why would these women be saying fuck music? Bruh, most of their music, Yachty wrote, act up. The fuck? Real ass bitch, give a fuck about it. Who you think getting bread from Act Up? You think them or Yachty? Who you think is getting the bread from Act Up? Yeah, they get it when they perform, but when that publishing check hit, real ass bitch, give a fuck. Yo, how was Yachty when he was writing that? His tongue had to be out. I'm just keeping it a being with y'all. So, as I said, all of these female rappers, for the most part, they don't go on tours. What tour are they on? They might come out and do like they 3 songs, but other than that, they're social media personalities. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because we're living in an age where it's not about the art of music. None of them actually care if they write. Right? Like, the whole shit happened with the female rappers. Now one of them is standing up for their integrity. Like, no, I write my shit. They're all like, I thought y'all all knew we use the same writers. The only thing they're coming out to say is, I ain't say I wrote it, but that chick ain't right for me. We just use the same writer. That's where I'm like, what? What the fuck? Nobody's coming out to say, you right? Like, the majority of female rappers these days are IG models who are signed. That's it. They're Bad Baby with a little motion. Let's keep it a bean. Except Glorilla. Yachty was polishing his motherfucking nails, nigga, curling his toes, nigga. Probably the toe separators and, you know what I mean? Arching his eyebrows. Real ass bitch, give a fuck by the nigga, period. Salute to that man, though. Yachty making a killing off them city girls. Yo, let me tell you this. Listen, I could tell what rappers getting the money depending on what they start doing. Oh, you not going on tour? You going on a Diddy tour? Okay, you ain't. Come on now. That mean music ain't paying you. That mean you're getting your money from brands and other shit. Music ain't it though. Oh, you just fighting with your girlfriend all day in the streets and y'all just announced a reality show? Blueface. Oh, you ain't getting no money off music then. At least not no more. He should have been back in the day. And that's a challenge to Blueface. Blueface can prove me wrong. Show me your last quarter royalty check. Y'all show everything else? Show me the last quarter royalty check that you got paid from your label for your music. I want to see that. I'm telling you, most rappers, like Blueface, the only male that's kind of almost just doing like the female shit. But the rest of these, this is why Nicki gotta disrespect these. Like, you know when like, me and Nicki don't get along. But when Nicki wilding them up, I can't even say nothing. I'm like, imagine you a boxer or imagine you a freestyle rapper and you're going against Milli Vanilli. Of course you're gonna bitch him around and bully him. Nicki been bullying these chicks. I don't like the bullying, but if these bullies can't swing back, or if the people getting bullied can't swing back, what you gonna do? Anyway, congrats to Streetie. I just wish, obviously they'll never say this because they're cosplaying as musicians. I'm telling you, yes, she does has hot songs. All of these songs aren't written by the women. Most of these songs are written by, what's the craziest thing? When people are like, yo, Saweetie just did an interview. Oh, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Saweetie, female rap running, something like that. Let me see if I can find it. Saweetie declares female women are running hip hop in 2022.
Hey, what's up?
I gotta find the exact timestamp. I don't want to play it all Let me see if anybody give a timestamp. Here we go. Here we go.
Kind of like things like
why women is running, to show that LA and other cities, it just goes to show that this is the reason why women is running, rap and hip hop.
Hey, this is why every time I talk to rappers, yo, Act, you know what every rapper keep telling me, yo, Act, could you stop doing the first week sales thing? You know why everybody want me to stop? Because y'all are looking at litness versus people listen to your music. These days, you could be a commodity and you could be actually lit without people tuning into the music. You get what I mean? I'll use somebody who's a friend of mine, 6ix9ine. I think 6ix9ine has always been equally, well, definitely in the last couple of years, been more lit outside of music than in music. But it don't matter. It's all going to be millions in his pockets. But you can't ever fix your mouth, and sometimes 6ix9ine does that too, which I think he's wrong. You can't fix your mouth to talk about what you're doing outside of music to make that seem equatable to inside of music, because we're going to look at consumption. Now, 6ix9ine got a blackball thing where we could be like, oh, we can't really tell. But, sweetie, ain't no way you could be thinking women are running hip-hop, and maybe you're trying to lump yourself into that when you're selling fucking 2,000 on a fucking tape.
Pop, because there's just so much violence and disrespect in the male music. You got to think, like, remember when, what was that?
Hold on. Let me also cut her off. You know why females ain't running music? Because 3/4 of the females that are rapping, their main ghostwriter is a man. Who you think is another female in the back writing the songs? It's niggas. How's a female running this shit? What's the niggas writing? Do y'all get what I'm saying? Oh, females are running rap. Yo, it's like the chicks on OnlyFans. Now we love OnlyFans. Oh, women empowerment. Yeah, but my management company who respond to all my DMs and collect all my money and then pay me out, they're men. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, we get you. The niggas is writing these women raps. They're sampling niggas songs. And then they're saying that the females are running shit. Okay, so you just want to be the lit one and give all the niggas the money. You got it. When she say, women are running rap, PD Pablo's thumbing through a check like, man, I made not. I guarantee this, and also I put the challenge out too. If PD Pablo don't own at least 80% of that song, My Type, that nigga lawyer is stupid. It's not just a basic sample. Nigga, they're using the whole shit. And by the way, and let me bring it back because maybe PD Pablo don't own it himself. Maybe it's a company that own it. That's how it goes sometimes. Who knows? But whoever owns that song, which was quote-unquote PD Pablo's song.
It just goes to show that this is the reason why women is running, rap and hip-hop, because there's just so much violence and disrespect.
Yo, none of these chicks can sell over 100K. They say they running rap. How the fuck? Nigga, if you said women are running music, I'd get you there. You know why? Taylor Swift and Adele. Taylor been giving Drake the beats for like a couple weeks. Taylor running shit. Adele, that's that chick. But y'all chick who be just twerking and saying period and talking about hot girl summer and icy girl winter, y'all ain't running a motherfucking thing but Shade Room.
Back in the male music. You got to think, like, remember when, what was that, like 16, 17? Remember when like YG, Tyga, Chris was out? It was like fun. Big Sean. It was fun party. Right. T-Fly.
Yeah.
But it was like fun party music. It wasn't like, I'm going to do this to you and this,
Right.
So it's like, I feel like we got to raise the vibration with the music and get back to having a good time.
Yeah. I feel like there's definitely a lack of
empathy and love.
Yeah. That's real.
For real.
That's real. Yeah. I think some people are doing it, but like you said.
Okay. Well, I mean, she's making a point. She's trying to make it to female rap, but that's not the case. Hip hop this has nothing to do with female rap. It's just hip hop is in a space right now where gangster rap is the shit running shit. So, you know what I mean? Niggas like Dirk, you know what I mean? Dirk, 21, Pooh Shiesty, Young Boy. It's gangster rap, or the people who seem real that are kind of being these superstars in the game. Back in like 16, 17, not that niggas like YG wasn't real, but like, you know what I mean, the music wasn't based upon, it wasn't heightened by the fact that real shit was around it. Like, think about it. When we're gonna get to that too. Youngboy and Quando just dropped the tape, literally just poking fun at that whole situation with Von Dyne. And I guarantee, y'all think Youngboy and Quando about to sell 2,000? Fuck no. You know what I mean? Quando sold 3,000 by himself. But with Youngboy and talking about the subject matter they are, people are fiending for that. So I get what she's saying. Like, back then it was just about like dancing. Like, Chris Brown was just like, yo, the most edgy song back then was like These Hoes Ain't Loyal, but everything was just fun, right? I don't think that has to do with necessarily, because to keep it real, I think, you know, not that she raps about gangster shit, but I think Glorilla it's not just about having fun. She's giving reality based shit from her perspective. She don't got to be a gangster. So I don't think it's about just, you know, let's just have music that's just about dancing and fun. And that's pushing out females. I just think it's a time in music period where people respecting real music, and it's always going to come back around. There's going to be arrests, deaths, all that type of stuff. And then people are going to be like, oh, okay, we need to chill. A lot of people are going to take stances trying to be like, you know, virtual signal. And then it's going to get back to like, okay, let's just make music about fucking dancing and nothing, right? It's going to come back around. But I don't think necessarily that's women, like some women alone issue. You get what I mean? Anyway, with all due respect to our Saweetie, and I tell every female artist this, listen, I'm not encouraging y'all to be on OnlyFans and nothing like that, but if you're a very attractive female who don't write music, you should be taking advantage of your brands. You should never complain about music. These labels are making you, these simps are funding you with likes and fucking, you know, engagement. But trust me, if I dropped a tape with somebody who's getting 1.3 million likes on like a fucking video of them dancing to their own song, yeah, granted their booty shaking or whatever, I would think that tape would at least sell like maybe 10,000. That's what I would think. But that's not the case, because in reality, the majority of female rappers, they don't really possess the necessary skill set to be respected and to formulate a, you know, a rap audience. Like I kid you now. And you know what I mean? Well, I should tell you this anyway. I went to Rod Wave show like 2 nights ago. He invited me. Like, he took very good care of me. Salute to Rod Wave. Phenomenal show. I went there, showed me so much love. I give you a little synopsis about the show. Like, number one, it was at the Barclays. Sold it out. He's not a nigga who tweet a lot, whatever. Like, I interviewed him. I don't know if you watched me and his conversation or off the record. He said, I don't like social media. He said, I really only do it because I got to. And he's like, I don't even want to do shows. You know, he has certain issues. He just wants to be chilling and just be at he one of the guys. He don't want the extra part that comes with all this. He wishes he could just drop music and just go away and get paid. But obviously, if you're gonna get paid $400,000 to go do the Barclays, he's gonna do it. And man, I'm in there and it's like 13,000 people in that bitch, and bro, they're singing every fucking word. They love it. You know what I mean? Those are like music fans. Like, it's not about, and by the way, he came out, he didn't even do too much. He ain't had no dancers, no pyrotechnics. He just, one of the rare shows I went to, I said to someone afterwards, Rod Wave on stage was like Adele. Anytime the music cut out or like dimmed down or the 808s like lowered and they could hear his vocals, bro, I seen people crying. I seen people going bonkers. It's like, the nigga has a real fan base. You get what I mean? And that's what I'm talking about when it comes to these female artists. They're not that. I mean, they're not that. And I'm not saying everybody has to be like a Rod Wave, but like, these chicks couldn't go on tour selling out. Have you ever heard any of these female tours? Like, I've never heard of it. The women rappers are usually like, they accompany the male rappers on tour. I've never heard this. You ever heard of City Girls going on a tour selling out 5,000 venues? For as much as people act like, oh, no. You get what I mean? There are people you bring out for one song or two songs, and then you be like, all right, go back to the back and chill out there. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So, again, what I'm speaking about is like the fan base that cares about your music. So, I'm not trying to down these women, but let's be honest. They don't have that fan base. I don't even think they give a fuck to have that fan base. What really like impressed upon me when I went to Rod Wave show is like, not only they loved him for his voice, his sound, they loved it for his real story. And even if, he was like, it was interesting at the most vulnerable parts of his, concert, he'd be performing with his back turned to the crowd, just kind of like, just getting into his zone. And bro, I'm telling you, people are going crazy. But here's the thing. Most of these chicks don't even write their rhymes. They're just rapping thought anthems that's written by some nigga who's in a fucking dark room in a sweatshop creating hits. So again, you're not going to get that fan base who's going to want to go out to hear you say nothing that they can't see on Instagram. You promoting whole shit. You promote it on Instagram. Why the fuck would they go to? So again, you know what I mean? Again, I'm not shitting on Saweetie. I'm just saying we have to lower our expectations. When you see Saweetie, City Girls, and a few of these other individuals, you have to realize that they are a product of the Shade Room hype. But when it comes to just pure music, that ain't what it is. Okay? And if y'all want to believe that y'all expect Saweetie to sell 50,000, it's not gonna happen. As I said, Saweetie could sell 50,000 acrylic nails, 50,000 lace front wigs, 50,000, bushy eyelashes or whatever the fucking case is. But 50,000 albums? Bro, you would have to be on some serious drugs, bro. Okay? That's all I'm just trying to say. Anyway, salute to Saweetie. Don't take anything I'm saying that I won't be on your Instagram page, of course on mute, watching you dancing to all these non-existent songs that we won't hear. Okay? You're a beautiful person. And yeah, even though I don't agree with some of the stuff that happened with allegedly happened with Quavo, that's for you to do and for him to tolerate. We just look at you as a beautiful woman. But the music, if you're going to be a musician, you got to have some talent. This is why I'm repeating the same shit at this point. You got to have some talent in this fucking hand and in this fucking brain. Okay? Anyway, all right. Let's keep this going. Maybe I should